Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight, we are continuing Animorphs number 5, The Predator by K.A. Applegate. Okay, ready? I asked. Yes, I'm prepared to begin the morph. Ax said. It was Saturday, a couple of days after we had all agreed to go ahead with the plan to capture a Yerk ship. We were in Cassie's barn, surrounded by cages full of injured animals and birds. Cassie's father and mother were both away for the day. Jake checked his watch. 10 after 10, he reported. Axe starts morphing at 10:12 and is done by 10:15. The bus will be at the stop at 10:25. I said. It will arrive at the mall at 11. By that point, Axe will have been in Morph for 45 minutes. That leaves an hour and 15 minutes on the 2-hour morph time. Is it enough time? Cassie wondered. She was biting her lip nervously. I shrugged. 30 minutes to reach Radio Shack, find what Axe needs to make his transmitter, buy it, and get back to catch the 11:30 bus home. That gets back here at 5 after 12. 10 minutes to spare. Jake was looking pretty stony-faced, which is how he looks when he's not sure if something will work. It's the best we can do, I said. I know. Everyone ready? Jake asked. I should go with you guys. Rachel said for like the 10th time that morning. I should be there. No, we can't all go. If something goes wrong, we don't want everyone caught at once, I said. And something is sure to go wrong. Why do you say that? Axe demanded sharply. Jake smiled. Marco doesn't believe in optimism. Tobias flew almost silently into the barn through the open hayloft. It's still clear. And the bus is right on schedule, over at Margulis Avenue. Okay, Axe. Time to morph, Jake said. And, don't forget the morphine outfit, okay? I reminded him. The concept of clothing kind of puzzled the Andalite. We'd gotten him skin-tight bike shorts and a t-shirt that he could use for morphine. But he still didn't know why. That's one of the most annoying things about morphine. Dealing with clothing. We learned how to morph clothing, but only things that were real tight-fitting. Anytime you tried to morph a jacket or sweater, they just ended up shredded. And shoes. Oh. Forget about shoes. Clothing, yes, he said. I have integrated it into my human morph. Time, Jake said, pointing at his watch. X began to change. I'd only seen him do it once before, soon after we rescued him from the sunken Andalite dome ship. I've seen a lot of morphine. I've done a lot of it, too. It's always creepy watching a human being become some strange animal. But watching X morph was different. He wasn't becoming an animal. He was becoming a human being. The stalk eyes shrank and disappeared in his head. The deadly scorpion tail shriveled and withered and slithered up inside him like someone sucking up a piece of spaghetti. His front hooves disappeared completely. Whoa, look out, Jake said. He caught the andalite as he fell forward, with no front legs to support him. Thank you. I must practice standing with only 2 legs. Gash opened his face and grew lips and teeth. A nose grew where there had just been small vertical slits. His eyes became smaller, more human. But the weirdest thing about Axe morphing was not just that he looked like a human. It was that he looked like a particular human. Actually, 4 particular humans. See, he had absorbed DNA from Jake, Cassie, and Rachel and me. Somehow, by some process we did not understand, he was able to combine all 4 genetic patterns to come up with one person. The end result was definitely strange and disturbing. I looked at him and saw some myself, and Jake, and Rachel, and Cassie too, although Axe was male. That was the most bizarre part. Looking at him and thinking, hey, he looks familiar. Really familiar. In fact, hey, that's my hair. Axe, you could be either a really pretty guy or a kind of unattractive girl, I said. I am an Andalite, he said. Andalite. Light. Ite. Okay, put on those additional clothes, Jake said. Let's get going. Tobias? He looked up to the rafters. On my way. I'll check on the bus, Tobias said, and flew away. More clothing? Clothing? Axe said. Axe, don't do that, I said. What? That, where you play with the sounds. Just say what you need to say and stop. Like I said, the Andalites have no mouths and no spoken speech. Axe seemed to think mouths were some kind of toy. Yes, Axe agreed. Yeah, is. And one other thing, the shoes go on your feet, not in your pockets. Yes, I remember. Member. He pulled his sneakers out of his pockets and looked at them helplessly. Rachel and Cassie each took a foot and got him laced up. People are going to think he's weird, Rachel said, sounding exasperated. Fortunately, it's the mall on a Saturday morning, I pointed out. It'll be full of weird people. Not this weird, Rachel said. This could be trouble. Isn't it a little late for you to admit that I was right and this idea is insane? I asked her. Besides, no need to worry. I'll be there. Great, then it's sure to be a disaster. We caught the bus without any problem. Axe made strange mouth noises the entire trip, but the bus was mostly empty. We got to the mall right on time. So far, so good, Jake said as we headed into the mall. Oh shit. I rolled my eyes. Jake, do me a favor. Don't ever say so far so good. The only time anyone ever says so far so good is right before everything blows up in his face. So far, far, Axe said, trying out the sounds. So far, so good. Oh man, I said. And that's the end of this chapter. And God. Damn, just like having such an intricate plan just to go to the mall. And me and some other people sort of feel like the morphine time limit is more, it's not something that, goddamn, hang on, this is why I work better with the script. Hang on, let me edit what I was saying. Me and some other people feel that the 2-hour time limit is there purely to make dramatic tension and to put a limit on this morphine ability. Because the Animorphs can't simply go, okay, we're just going to go here and morph this. They have to really fucking plan out the timing. They have to go, okay, we have to be done by this and this time. And you saw how detailed the plan to go to the mall was, because they were having to deal with the time limit. They're like, okay, they're going to start morphing here, and this is when the morph's probably going to finish, and then there's the bus, and here's how much time we can actually spend at the mall. So yeah, it seems to be more of a it seems to be more about making there be a big limit there that will make it so that the Animorphs' job is never easy. Not like it's too easy right now. Like teenage kids trying to save the world isn't exactly going to be easy. So yeah. So why do you think there is a 2-hour limit? Do you think it might be some sciencey thing for for the Andalite technology? Or do you think that it is just purely there for plot reasons? And if you would like to talk about this chapter with me, please comment down below. And please remember, no major spoilers. I'm really, really hoping that people are drawn into the series because of my videos. And as anyone who has completed the series knows, there are some big fucking spoilers to look forward to, and you really have to experience these spoilers yourself without knowing what's going to happen. So, yeah, no major spoilers. If you do want to talk spoilers with me and you're on the YouTubes, link in the description to my Tumblr Ask box. And there you can ask me questions about Animorphs or talk about your favorite fan theories to me. And if you don't already own a copy of Animorphs number 5, The Predator by K. Applegate, link down Sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place. If you don't already own a copy of Animorphs number 5, The Predator by K. Applegate, and you want to because of this video, then if you're watching on the YouTube's link in the description, and if you're watching on my blog, link under the video, and both links will take you to where you can buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 5, The Predator by K. Applegate. And if this dramatic reading for some reason makes you go, I would really love it if Jashikins did dramatic reading of my own fanfic or my book. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, link in the description. If you're watching this on my bloggity blog, link up above. And both links will take you to the post where you'll see what I do, what I don't do, and my prices. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching on my bloggity blog and watching on the desktop version of my bloggity blog, please choose the follow by email option. And now, the real life segment. I've been really tired lately. I mean, I've had more sleep than I need, and I get tired really early. Everything just sort of stressful here, taking care of Rev Resner, myself. It's just then barely getting housework done at times. It is extremely hectic. And like last night I meant to finish the next chapter of my Game of Thrones fanfic, A Flame Extinguished. But when I was starting to get too tired, I'm like, maybe I'll just switch to Those That Pray, which is one of my upcoming original stories. And I wasn't able to even do 500 words because I was just so tired. Yeah. If you're wondering about Those That Pray, it's going to be fantasy / romance. So, might be interesting. I might do good with this, or I might totally fuck up. And I will be posting it first on Inkit. If it gets any traction there, I will switch. I may actually end up self-publishing the book if it gets enough. Because if I know that people are paying enough attention to it, it'll be like, oh, hey, maybe I should spend the money, with cover art, formatting, and releasing it so that, yeah. And now for the Hopeful Wishes segment. A Hopeful Wishes segment is a segment where I say some wishes and then I drink. Tonight I am drinking water. And I checked the comments before I started doing the live stream tonight, and I did not see anyone commenting. So I'm reading all of it on my own. Now, I realize that again I'm saying this out of order. And so newcomers may be going, why the hell would checking the comments section help you with this? Well, there's two lovely ways that you can join in on the segment. The first is you can comment below, and next episode I will read your comment, your little hopeful wish. And that's why I checked the comment section. The other way you can join along with me is you can drink along with me. Choose your favorite alcohol, liqueur, or whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink for any reason, you can drink stuff like coffee, tea, water, etc. Yeah, I drank a little beer beforehand. A friend came over and me and Rev Resner watched a movie. So yeah. I'm a social drinker. So yeah. So, as I said, no one submitted any hopeful wishes for this segment. So I will make up some on my own. First, I hope everyone is doing well both mentally and physically so you don't have to deal with any medical bullshit. hope that Rev Resner continues to heal from his surgery. So maybe one day very soon, I will not have to focus on him so much. Because right now it's helping him to bed, do this and that. I hope that everything becomes way less chaotic so I can feel like I'm fully rested every night, every day, every morning. And my birthday is actually coming up on October 24th of this. I was going to say this month, and I'm like, hey, I just said the month. Oh, yeah, that's good. Well, anyway, my birthday is coming up on the 24th of this month, and I'm hoping it's actually does well. Like, I'm hoping maybe for a good cake. My dad bought me a really crappy, cheap cake as a pre-birthday celebration. And then they told me, like, hey, Jash, just invite other people over to help you eat the cake. And it's like, this is a piece of shit cake. I mean, I tried to eat it as comfort food, and it just made me more depressed. It's like, it's not a happy cake. So, yeah. So now I'm going to drink some water. 3, 2, 1. And next episode will be more of Animorphs number 5, The Predator by Kay Applegate. And I should be getting next episode out soon. Here's hoping.